How are you guys? I hope all are doing good. Okay, the last class and the last session discussed regarding what is that topic related to SQL, how to use the DDL command, when to use the DML commands. Okay, now based on this, we can discuss. I'm going to explain the question paper related SQL problems. Type of questions you may expect in the board exam related to the SQL, DDL command, DLM commands, and that data dictionary, and what is that language processor. So many topics are there. That I'm going to share the screen. You can see the screen. So, okay, now I've taken the question paper. Which question paper this is? One second. So this is the question paper, May June 2025, and the series. As we know, what is the subject code 9618? May June series last year, same series paper means last year May June. Now you are writing the exam in the May June 2026, right? So this question paper, the paper number one, the question number five, it is related to the dbms. So how many marks are there here? You can see the first sub question 3 marks, one sub question of 1 mark, 4 marks, 4 plus 2 6 marks, 6 plus 3 9 marks, 9 plus 4 13 marks, 18 marks of 80 marks. Question number paper, 75 marks, right? It's for 75 marks, right? Yeah. Out of 75, 13 marks from the database. You know, what is the weightage of computer? What is the dbms? It is the most weightage chapter. That's what I'm preparing the. This is the third session. First session I discussed 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, that one. Okay. Now I'm going to take the question. A company builds and sell a furniture to the customers. The company store the data about the customers, their payment cards, and their furniture are in the database. So here the main thing is, so company is going to build and sell the furnitures to the customers. So what are the table? What is the customer database table? And it is a database is furniture in that. So what are the different types of tables are there? Customer and customer card data and the order item. In that, what are the fields? Customer ID, here is that a primary key and name and phone. So each customer having the unique customer ID. As we know that's why it is a primary key. In the customer card data, their card ID is, it is a unique one, right? Okay, next order. In order, each order having a each order having the unique order ID, and each order item having the order item ID. So that's why there place the primary key in the first column. Now first column here is telling primary key are underlined in each table. Yeah. Attribute complete in the table. Order store the boolean value true if the order has been built, false if the order has been fault. Where is the attribute complete in the order? Where is the order here? Here see complete is the right. So the return type is boolean. So if it is order is store the table boolean if the order has been built, and it false order has been not been built. Okay. So complete the entity relationship ER diagram. You are writing the ER diagram, one to one or one to many, many to one, many to many. So customer having how many number of customer card data? N number, right? You can write down 1 to N. You see the marking scheme. You can write down 1 to N customer data. And customer having how many number of orders? You can take any number of order, right? Each customer take any number of order, and each order having how many number of order item. So one to many one to many, and one to many. This and all actually the easy question. Okay, now the question is second. Identify one attribute in the table customer card data that could be a candidate key. Okay, other than primary key. Customer card data, right? Card ID is a primary key. So customer ID, it is a foreign key, right? See, it is a foreign key. It is going to connect other keys. So that is a foreign key. And card type, it is going to connect anywhere. Card type may be a same. Card number, it should not be the same, right? So we can take card number as a candidate key. In date, that is a secondary key we are not use. So card number, it should be unique. The answer is then card number. Yeah. So candidate key. Second question, card number in the which table is asking customer card data. Okay, now I can go to the question number 3. Identify the two table in the database that contain one or more foreign keys. Give one attribute that is a foreign key in each table. Okay. So here, how many I can take customer ID, the foreign key. And next year, order ID is going to connect it to the order ID. Next, uh, other than card ID, it connected customer ID. Here I can customer ID, it's connected to the customer ID. So here you see order item. Where is that order item? Order item. It is creating order ID. Order ID is going to connect it to that one I take. Order ID and it's going to connect it to order ID. That is the foreign key. And next in the order table, where is the order here? Customer ID is going to connect it to this customer ID. That is the foreign key. And the next one is customer data. Here customer ID is connected to this customer ID. Means foreign key means it's going to connect the two tables. That is known as foreign key. Primary key is the unique. Customer candidate key is the which is unique. Same like a primary key. But other than that, that is a candidate key. Okay, now I can go to question number sub question 4. Explain the reason why data in that order item cannot be stored in the table order. Question number card item in the order. See the different types of attributes. Card ID here, customer ID. Okay, card type it is different. It is different attribute. Card number is different attribute. Different attribute. In date and order the complete. So order and order item. How it will be same that sorry not customer. These two customer ID total cost different, paid different type of attributes, right? What is given? Each order would be only one item. Our database would be normalized and it would not be 1NF. Yeah, that is the main question. What is the meaning of 1NF? Each attribute having separate columns, right? It should not be in the same column. It should be 1NF. So we can't place due to repeated group of attributes and in the order table. So you can write down either any 3. Each order would be only one item. Other database would not be normalized. What is the meaning of normal data redundancy? And it would be not in 1NF and due to repeated group of attributes. That you can write. Next question number. This is our cup of tea. That is very important. Written write an structure query language script to output. See the question. Output the customer ID. So output should be customer ID, the primary key, right? The customer name and the total cost of the customer order that have been not paid. So you're going to output the customer ID first. The second one, customer name and the total cost. Total means you have to use what is that? Sum, right? Total number of order that have been not paid. Not paid means the complete it should be not paid. Where is that table? Here the order, it is showing that either paid or not. So you have to take the output of the total cost must have been appropriate rate. Okay, now we can go to the fifth thing. So select the customer, it is a table, customer ID and customer name. First line, customer ID and customer name. Next, total cost. We have to use sum, right? The last class I discussed sum, and you have to take out from the order. In the order, where is the, what is the attribute? Total cost is the, right? Yeah, total cost as total load. Okay, from that is going to, because that is going to connect the two table from customer inner join order. So you're going to connect customer as well as order on. Compared to this, I can go to this one, alternate. This one is best. Select the customer ID, customer name. Okay, sum, order, total cost as total load. From the which table? From the which table? Customer and order. From the customer and order, where the condition, what is the condition he has given in the question? Where not paid, right? Where customer, yeah, so we are taking the one condition you take. We are taking the two table, customer and order. So here the condition is you have to take the primary key of customer here from the customer table, customer ID, and it's going to connect it to the order by using the customer ID. It should be same, and here the place, and the condition is same. So the question. Total number of hours are not been paid and total number of so you can use and ordered paid is equal to false. Paid is taken from which table? Order. So order means order table, paid is equal to false, and it is going to group by the last line. It is going to group by where? It is going to group by the customer ID. So this is the question you can, or SQL you can write on. So for this, okay. Now yes, what are the different types of DDL, DML use? Sorry, DML commands. Select, and he has used the sum from which table, where condition, and add, and he has taking the two condition as it is false, and it is grouped by customer ID. That it. I hope I understand, and you see the different type of question, you will understand how to write the SQL. That is the way we can write on the structured query language. So I think we have finished. Now I can go to the another one question paper. This one I don't know exactly. This is May June 2025. Last year only. Series is 1-3. Okay. Now I can see each question paper. Paper one it will be easy. You can score good marks. Okay. Should read properly. And as you know, in the Cambridge, we don't have option like a ESC. All the marks are compulsory or mandatory. Question number 6. Okay. A shop sell pens to customer. So it is like the more question only. Customer places an order with the shop and collect the item the next day. Okay. Shop uses a database tool about the orders. Okay. What are the table? Customer, order, product, and supplier. Complete. Customer having the same number of order having different number of number of product having 68. Customer having the n number of order, and order having different number of order ID, order product one to many. Here order product having a number of product having a number of order product, and supplier having a number of product 1 to n, 1 to n, 1 to n, 1 to m, 1 to m, 1 to m, 1 to m. 1 to m means m, many. 1 to many. Okay, now the question, second question. A new product needs to enter into the database. It is the easiest question. What is the DML function? I can use insert the product as the ID 00223. Product enter data product as the ID 03. The product name is blue ball from the point to point, and there is a 15 a box. The product cost and the supply. Write a structure query to enter into the table product. So you can go to the product table here. So product ID has given, product name he has given, quantity box he has given, cost he has given, supplier ID also he has given. So our task is to write the query. We can write on insert into product the values. So what is that first one? Product ID is 000223 and he has given the form of string. Why he has given in the form of string? Under product, right? Product ID. Okay, and he has passing the value product ID 002213. And the second one is the question paper. And the second one is product name is blue ball point 22m. That is also string. And the next one is there are 15 in a box that you are writing 50. That is the integer. And he has given the product dollar, that is 5.00. That is the real value 5.00. And the product supplier as the ID is. It is related to the string, so it is coming in the double quote. Right? Easily you can write down. This type of question comes means it is very easy. We can insert. Okay, now the question number 2C. The attribute collected in the table order as the Boolean. The order is collected. False, same like the last one. Collected. Write an SQL script. Return the customer name for each customer that order they are not collected. Include the number of order each customer has not collected with the appropriate data. Okay, so return the customer name for each customer that has order they are not collected. They are not collected means it should be false. Okay, and include the number of order each not collected with an appropriate type. Okay, now example, Jack Wright is not collected two number of orders. Lin Jia not collected two number of orders, one number of orders, and he is not collected. Okay, now we can write on the SQL, and it's like the same thing. So you have to select customer name, and you have to your task is to use the here you are used to count. In the last class also used that. The counting means you have to use the count, and from what you are going to count order ID as not collected. What is that attribute not collected? And what is the next condition? From which table? From order inner. You're going to compare to this one. This is okay. From order and customer table. Okay, where in the order customer ID is equal to the customer table customer ID should be there. Where it is finished and collected. What is the question here? Collected, not collected. Not collected means it should be false and group the customer by customer ID. Same like the last question only. Right? So you are written the 2 to 3 SQL, you will understand. So this is also easy. Now question number D. The shop uses a database management system. It is related to database management, right? Okay, one feature provided by the data is data dictionary. What do you mean by data dictionary? Data about the data. The data dictionary stores the attribute, table name, foreign key, primary key in a database. Identify the three other items stored in the data dictionary. Data dictionary means it includes the what are the relationship, logical schema, everything. Relationship, what are the different type of views and data types and validation rules. Everything comes under data dictionary. And you go through the feature of data dictionary. That keyword is very, very important in the dbms. Next, dbms provided developer interface. Yeah, As a developer, you can use the developer. How database designer can make use of the developer interface? This is the application based question. So our task, like a software engineer, they're providing, they're creating the software, and they have software interface. There, here in the dbms also, they can create or modify or delete the database project as we know, and you can create the by using the database. You can create the like in the Google Forms, the database also you can create the forms, and you can add the tools to forms and drop down by using the dbms drop down box. What is the meaning of drop down box? If you click that, that it is open the table, right? Like a menu. That also you can by using the dbms software or interface you can design, and to design the report show in the organized manner. You can write down the application based question, the extended question, and you can go through it. Okay. So the main basically I'm focusing on the SQL program, SQL query. Okay. Now I can go to the another one question paper. This question paper, it is May-June 2023. May-June 2023. Okay. As we know, question paper for 75 marks. You see the mm, question number 2. Data dictionary. See, again, it is coming data dictionary. Data dictionary means it is a data about data, metadata. You can use the word data about the data in the database, data about the structure of database, metadata. That any keyword you can use. Next one is query processor. Yeah. So query processor is that software that allows user to enter a criteria, then find the return the appropriate result. Software that return in a SQL. Yesterday I have used the SQL editor, right? Like also is a query processor where you can enter your criteria. What are the conditions? Criteria means that you are writing the query, right? That is the query processor. And here he has given the question answer. You have to write the what is the question? A model of a database that is not specific to one dbms, that is logical schema. And the next one is a software tool that allow user to create a item such as table, forms, and reports. The last question only we have discussed query processor here. Right? The same thing here is a developer interface. So here you can user can create the table, forms, and reports. That is a developer interface. Okay. Now I can go to the second sub question. Explain the reason why referential integrity, which is very, very important. Referential integrity in the database. By using the referential integrity only, we can make sure that data is consistent, not inconsistency. Make sure that all the data is up to date. By referential integrity, you have a corresponding primary key. Okay, referential integrity prevents the record from being added, deleted incorrectly. Referential integrity means data should be consistent. It should be updated like a perfect one. And you can add or delete and modify. You can't do incorrectly. You have to do in the correct order only. Referential integrity makes sure that data is changed in a one place. The change is reflected on the all the related records because it is referring to the like the table. Okay. Next, I can go to the very now our cup of tea can database lessons as the following table: R student and lesson. The field rider level and R level can have only other values beginner and intermediate or advanced. Rider level and R's level. Where is the rider level? Here, and the R's level. Where is the R's level? Here. Rider level and R level can only have the values either beginner or intermediate or advanced. Okay. Describe the two method of validating the rider level. Rider level. What are the different types of validation? We have presence check, range check, and what are different types of check? Presence checks, range check, then lookup. See, you see it. Yes, presence check to make sure that trader leaves entered. Means or enter the data or not, presence is there or not. Lookup, yeah, lookup is a show that trader is a beginner, either intermediate or advanced. Length check, make sure that trader level enter either 8 or 12 or character. Why it is 8 or 12? Huh? You see here, it is a beginner or intermediate. 2, 4, 6, 8, beginner and intermediate. 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. See, in advance 2, 4, 6, 8. So either 8 or 12 length should be right. What is saying? And type check the rider is alphanumeric. That also you can use right. Which type? Either alpha or numeric. So these are the different types of validations. As we know, there are different types of validations that also you can do. Now Ray structures to script to return the name of all the answers have a answer level intermediate or a beginner. This is I think easy question. See, select name from which table from R's where R's level is intermediate or R's level is beginner. Very easy question. How many marks? 4 marks. To display the name, select a name from which table? From R's table where R's level is intermediate or beginner. And you have to use the double quote here because it is a string variable character, right? Okay. Now the fifth question. The following SQL script return the number of rider that have rider level by the booked on the 9/2023. Select some total number, return the number of riders. Return the number of rider means why use the sum? Okay. Okay, select some student as number of riders from student lesson where student ID. There are 4 errors in the script. Identify and correct teacher. The first error only it is not sum. We are going to count the return means number of rider means that it should be count. By seeing only I can write from the student level lesson that is okay. Student ID is equal to student ID. What type of city? So to take student dot student ID lesson dot student ID. Right. And our rider level bigger here and he has used here and I will list he has used the R. That is not a R class, that is an AND class. You have to use R 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and he is passing student dot rider level is equal to beginner. Here you are supposed to use the double quote. I think that is the correct one. Sum should be count. Yeah. By seeing only I can see because sum andre total number will use sum. And the second one, the where statement needs to before each field. Student dot student ID is equal to lesson dot student ID. That is the second mistake. It should not be R. R should not be and. Beginner is missing the speaking of student red level equal to double. Exactly for that is also easy question. See, the 2023 question paper somehow easy compared to 2025. And you see the different type of questions. 2023, how many marks? 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 4, 17 marks he has given. Okay, now in the 2025 other series, 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. 14 plus 4, 18 marks. Out of 75, 18 marks come from the database management. You go through it properly. Okay, I hope some of the topics you understood and you go to the different type of question paper already I shared in the room. You can go that. And if you have any doubts, we can discuss it. You have to use where, order, by, and condition from which table, and you are going to group by all these things DML comments. You must know that and when to use it. And what is the database related topic, data dictionary, logical schema, modeling, query interface, and developer interface. All these topics you can study. You can according to the question result your syllabus, you can go through it almost I covered this chapter. I'm going to close the dbms chapter. Next I will go to the section part paper 2, how to write the how is that algorithm, how to write the pseudocode, write the flow chart based on that. And next I'm going to discuss next after that we discuss regarding the software projects. Okay, I hope it will be useful. Thank you, have a good day, and that's it. Thank you.